Members of the trio perform a double team move, and the third member follows that up with a move so their opponent is really down for the count.
The key is to deliver the maximum amount of punishment to your opponent in the least amount of time. You have until the referee's count of 5. It's not like you have all day in the ring, but if your team of 3 can deliver that type of offense, your trio will be in good shape. It makes sense for Seth Rollins to hold a tag team title with one of his Shield brothers, but to hold it with the overachieving Jason Jordan was the result of a series of unfortunate events. Biggie on the move. Uh-oh. Incredible elevation from the big man. Here's his chance.
Those unfortunate events you mentioned, Corey, included a long-term injury to Rollins' tag team partner, Dean Ambrose. Jason Jordan then inserted himself into the Seth Rollins rivalry with the Bar, ultimately winning the tag titles on Christmas night.
Yeah, Raw General Manager Kurt Angle must have thought the duo were good boys all year long to grant them that opportunity. Rollins and Jordan had their own Miracle on 34th Street fight, while the Bar left with Cole in their stockings that night.
Leave it to Byron to make Christmas references.
Thanks to Raw General Manager Kurt Angle, in May of 2017, the WWE Universe saw a dream team come together when the Heart...
Seth Rollins is in position.
Yeah, right to the back of the neck.
He can end it here.
There's the cover. Can he do it? He's got plenty of gas left in his tank.
Very nice.
Byron, we always make a point to talk about continuity amongst team members. In the 6-man match, where Dean Ambrose teamed with the Hardys against Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz, both teams worked very well together. That surprised me, since this was the first time they teamed together. But there was something that night about the lunacy of Dean Ambrose fitting perfectly with the Daredevil Hardy Boys.
I've got to say, I had goosebumps for a week after the Hardy Boys returned to WWE at 2017's WrestleMania. During that 6-man on Raw, Team Extreme formed an effective trio with that lunatic Dean Ambrose. After a twist of fate from Matt Hardy, Jeff crushed The Miz with a Swanton bomb, and that was all she wrote. There are instances when a 6-man tag match will feature a team where superstars have not always seen eye to eye, or are in the midst of a disagreement. When that's the case, someone on the team must step up and be the voice of reason so the trio can function as a cohesive unit.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Corey, earlier you talked about what needs to happen when members of a 6-man team have differences or had differences in the past. If the team can't find a way to get on the same page, they will not last very long. Someone on the team has to step up and make sure for at least that match, everyone on the team can work together.
That's easier said than done. Just because superstars might be favorites of the WWE Universe or have a common enemy, that doesn't mean they'll get along. It also doesn't mean that any past issues will magically go away. In this business, people have long memories, so if someone sees an issue on their team, they need to resolve it.
His shoulders are down.
If you're an earshot of Seth Rollins, he'll make sure you know he's the future of the WWE. And if you don't believe him, he'll just tell you to sit and watch.
Yeah, he's got a lot left in him. I have to partially agree with you, Byron, when you said Seth Rollins is the future of the WWE. But I believe Seth thinks the future is already here.
Without a doubt, Cole, Rollins is at the top of the class of this generation of WWE superstars. Some might think he's cocky, but Seth only sees himself as the man.
Oh, my God, guys. Look at this.
Let's do this.
Power bomb.
That's it.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Over the last few years, Xavier Woods has become a legitimate pop culture phenomenon. From Booty-O's to ice cream to hosting WrestleMania, he's done it all. He's got to hurry if he doesn't want to get counted out here.
Time's certainly not on his side, Michael.
What a stomp. Good grief. Boom, what an elbow.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He gets him with a reversal.
Harsh impact.
And that's how a superstar takes advantage of their ring position.
Such a high ring IQ.
Oh, clobbered by the... What an amazing... These two superstars are set to lock up for their respective teams as this six-man tag gets underway. 6 superstars, 2 teams, and let's face facts. We can see anything happen here.
Guys, it'll be interesting to see if these 2 teams of 3 can really coexist. When you have that many egos on the same team, sometimes things don't go quite as planned.
Kofi Kingston has some of the most innovative moves and evasions you will ever see inside a WWE ring.
Yeah, in a ladder match or a Royal Rumble, you can expect him to make history. But the guy can win in just about any environment.
Power bomb!
Oh, Schoolboy! Shoulders down here!
You gotta believe this one's over. Leg drop! Woo-wee!
Kofi Kingston looks stunned by that. To be expected, though. It's not like he's in there with a slouch, guys.
When you put that much meat in the ring, somebody's going to get hurt. And unfortunately for him, he's the one on the receiving end of this inevitable beatdown.
Well, this certainly escalated in a hurry. I don't think any of us expected to see him fall behind so quickly.
Oh, what height! What a stomp!
Good grief! So much damage inflicted.
This might be it!
Oh, my.
Big backdrop. Big E's looking at it. Seth Rollins has gained many of the highest accolades here in the WWE. Multiple tag team titles and multiple WWE championships. But we shouldn't forget before all that, Rollins was... Oh, and he slips out.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not.
Up and down with a face buster.
That was all too easy for Big E.
Not even close.
He stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Bringing up Seth's inaugural NXT Championship reign reminds me of how he's one of those guys that's ushered in a new era of talent here in the WWE.
Well, that would be an accurate assessment from you, Saxton, and I'm a little surprised. But to elaborate on your point, before NXT was the force it is now, it was a whisper, a secret that Seth Rollins was the leader of.
Bulldog! Delivered with force.
Boom, what impact!
Big E on the move.
In 2016, the New Day. Incredible elevation from the big man.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
Byron's feeling happy.
The big ending from Big E.
Nice. Shut it down. Someone's going to be black and blue tomorrow.
Corey, we've talked about 6-man tag matches, and earlier you talked about one that caught the attention of the entire sports entertainment world. The New Day fought for survival amongst the darkness of the Wyatt family compound in a battle where pickaxes and cinder blocks were used as weapons and automobiles were used as... He's got him covered. And he's able to get the shoulder up.
Very nice. Nailed it.
Nicely done.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque. Over time, there have been various types of... It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
Beautiful technique.
That's how you use the ropes to your advantage.
Tag is made. What's going to happen here?
Byron, you mentioned some families and groups that created incredible six-man teams. Talking more about factions, don't forget about the likes of the Hart Foundation, Evolution, the Wyatt family, the Shield, and the New Day. These are only some of the trios who had unbelievable matches against a variety of adversaries.
If we're talking about three-man teams, I need to shout out one of the baddest trios of all time who held the World Six-Man Championship on a number of occasions. I'm talking about the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and the...
On the move! Oh! He's making a statement.
Oh, incredible elevation from the big man. That one definitely hurt, Cole.
And only a one count.
He is not going to go down without a fight, Michael.
Six-man tag team matches have been a staple of competition since the early days of sports entertainment. Two teams of three compete against one another under traditional tag team rules. Stipulations can be added like no disqualification, 2 out of 3 falls, elimination, falls count anywhere, or whatever else someone could think of. Matches can also be held in a caged environment.
Six-man tags can be fought under so many different types of stipulations. Teams can be part of the faction. The 3 superstars have aligned things of a common interest. The most crucial aspect to a six-man tag team being successful is that trio's ability to act as one cohesive unit. 3 individuals working collectively at all times.
So much can take place during a six-man tag match. Regardless of what type of match the teams of 3 are competing in, the members of that team must be on the same page. Oftentimes, the teams who have the best continuity are the most successful.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, what a hook.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Superman punch. Good night.
This might be it, guys. Things just went from bad to worse for Big E.
Boom! Picture perfect drop kick. Also by Charles Schultz, I hate you.
Oh, right to the body. That hurt.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. Things just went from bad to worse for Big E.
He's got the shoulders down. And he stops the count. Oh, setting him up with, a shin breaker.
It's going to be hard to walk after that. Though it wasn't mentioned early in his WWE career, Roman Reigns comes from a royal bloodline in the world of sports entertainment. He's the son of WWE Hall of Famer Sika. Reigns also comes from the Anoa'i family and is related to people like The Rock, the Usos, and WWE Hall of Famers Rikishi and Yokozuna.
Beautiful technique.
You don't see this side of Big E very often.
Well, Roman first had dreams of dominating the gridiron after an incredible college career at Georgia Tech. Sports entertainment is in his blood.
When you talk about Roman Reigns' family and the great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Oh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
He's got him on his heels and shows no...
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Scoop slam.
And Xavier Woods executing. Look at this. Oh, Roman Reigns unable to be contained.
He's not going to like this. Oh, damage to the body.
Perfectly executed, guys. Things just went from bad to worse for Xavier Woods.
He goes for the cover. Digging deep for a kick out. Not yet. In off the tag. Boom!
Yeah, I don't believe that he didn't win this match right there.
Just needs to do more damage. If a superstar is preparing to go,
he might have it. Incredible impact.
Big opportunity here.
He's going for the pin. And he breaks up the pinfall. Here he goes. Looks like he's starting to tire. He's got to remember he has two partners ready to enter the fray here.
to be successful, the offensive style he's relying on tonight requires him not to lose too much stamina. But by the looks of things right now, he might need a new game plan.
Corey, you mentioned this earlier, and it bears repeating. Xavier Woods intensely studies his opponent, so they must be ready for calculated offensive attacks.
A superstar needs to know that by the time they enter a match with Xavier, he's spent countless hours studying their style and has a detailed plan of attack. They should also...
We know what this is. It's a stampede. Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
There are times during a six-man tag match where the hostility between two teams overflows. The result is complete chaos, and all six superstars duke it out inside, and many times outside the ring. It's complete and total chaos. But if you're one of the legal competitors in the ring during that time, you must return to the ring before the referee's 10 count or risk being counted out and lose the match for your team.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Byron, you talked about the moment in six-man tag matches when all semblance of order breaks down. Many times the two teams are so determined to tear each other apart that they don't pay it. The shoulders are down.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Referee barely had time to begin a count there.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
With the tag is Seth Rollins.
When a superstar is in a six-man match, one of the most important things to remember is knowing when to tag out and get the fresh member of your team in the ring.
Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
The 180, Kofi Kingston, the reversal. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
What a strike. Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
Corey, you spoke about one of superstars in six-man action and how crucial it is that they have the presence of mind to realize when they need to tag out. Not everyone who competes as part of a six-man team has the ability to do that. We've seen many times over the years that a superstar's inability to do that has cost their team the match. He could do it here. And Kofi Kingston kicks out.
Oh, wow. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
That'll hinder your modeling career. Kofi Kingston getting put to the test here. He doesn't want to let this match get out of control, guys.
It's make or break time here. He absolutely has to find a way to get back on the offensive if he wants to win this match. Here it goes. Oh, just inflicting so much damage to the body. This one is over.
Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case in a six-man tag team match. Oftentimes, you'll see personal agendas. Oh, man, incredible impact.
Rollins fans have plenty to worry about.
Here's a cover. Could be it. Gets the shoulder up. Wow. What's it going to take?
How'd he do that?
Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque. His partner wants back in.
Yeah, but what you want and what you get are often two very different things.
Oh, what a
perfectly executed.
Nailed it.
What a stomp. Good grief.
If Rollins can keep his emotions in check, he can figure out a way to take this.
One of the biggest nights of Kofi Kingston's WWE career was when the New Day surpassed the legendary duo of Demolition to become the longest reigning WWE Tag Team Champions in history.
He goes for the cover. Kofi Kingston kicks out quickly.
Not yet.
Well, the saying is that the third time's a charm, but for the New Day, their historic Tag Team Championship reign began at SummerSlam 2015, their second time winning WWE Tag Team Gold. Then they set their sights on making history.
I'm not sure if anyone thought that Demolition's record of being Tag Team Champions for 478 days was going to be broken. But when you look at the New Day's success...
Seth Rollins coming in! Yeah, right to the back of the neck.
We may be looking at
And there's the cover. One. Oh, and the ref gets absolutely floored.
Yeah, but let's be honest, a light breeze would knock him over.
We may be looking at a powerbomb here.
That's exactly what it looks like to me, Cole.
Looks like a powerbomb coming up.
There may be no escaping this one, Cole.
He's so close to making the tag. There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Ooh, what impact. This might be it.
Oh, my. Watch out. E-Train might be pulling into the station.
Boom, what impact. This could be... Ooh.
Rollins fans have plenty to worry about here.
Oh, incredible elevation from the big man.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
Harsh impact.
Tag made. Oh, I think something bad is about to happen to their opponent.
Oh, nasty impact. Big E can win it here.
He thinks he has it.
One. Barely at 2.5.
Wow, what's it going to take?
Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case in a six-man tag team match. Oftentimes, you see personal agendas eat their way into the action.